Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you're still looking for healthcare assistant jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK, I'm going to be sharing a couple of companies that are currently recruiting healthcare assistants to the UK. So if you're still overseas in Nigeria, Ghana, or anywhere around the world and you're still looking to relocate to the UK in 2023, these healthcare assistant jobs, then this video is for you. So hi everyone, thank you so much for your support and always watching my videos and recommending my videos. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Linda Eze. I'm a registered nurse and I live and work currently in the United States. Here I share information on how you can work, study and thrive abroad. So if you're interested in any of this, be sure to join the family by subscribing and also recommend my channel to people working towards traveling out. The first of this company, this one specifically stated on their website that they are open for overseas sponsorship applicants, and because they know that 9.5 is not will not allow you to get the visa in the UK, the health and care worker visa in the UK, they said here that they are going to pay £11 per hour subject to home office terms and conditions. Okay, so they are aware, which is really cool. They know the requirements to get a visa for this kind of job. So if you will feel supported and valued as a member of the care team and all of that, you'll be part of the empowering organization and a truly fantastic team. So what you need to do, you need to apply online and you just need to provide all your information. I always say when you're applying for anything about relocation, make sure every information you're providing is accurate, because if eventually you get the job and travel, someday you want your family to come and all of that, and if you didn't provide the necessary information, then you might find it very difficult. So your name, what you have answered before, for especially women, if you've married and you change your name, are you applying from outside the UK? Yes. Do you have a DBS or police check? So if you don't have it yet, you can still say no and all of that. Then you have your education, you provide your education, your employment history, and you go to next. So next, you need to fill all this information right to the next. So I believe the process should be very, very simple, and the main thing is that they have already said that they are going to consider your application. So go ahead and see if you will apply for this. So a little about them. They provide home domiciliary care, dementia care, learning disability care, and mental health. So yeah, so bear all that in mind when you are looking and you are preparing your CV, your cover letter and all of that. So they're family-run business with years of experience in healthcare sector. They provide 24-hour cost-effective temporary and long-term supported living, domiciliary care, living care, end-of-life care, and employment recruitment services to our service users. Okay, so look at their services that I mentioned before. These are the things that they do, which is really cool. So their name is called Cheetah Care. So that is the first company that is currently recruiting from overseas. If you're a nurse, if you're a healthcare assistant, give them a go. Okay, so the next one is this particular company. They also specialize in living care, and they said they are actively recruiting and they have a number of clients in and around Oxford. So I have also seen someone talk about this. I'm not sure if you have seen this particular company, but if you are still actively searching for healthcare assistant jobs in the UK with visa sponsorship, even if you are in the UK, because a lot of students in the UK, they are also looking to change their visa, you can give these people a go. They have their contact information online that you can contact them and see if they will be able to sponsor your visa. So yeah, this particular company, they are currently accepting applications. So here they said you don't even need experience. They said no experience is needed as full training is provided to ensure our clients maintain their independence and continue living in their own homes. So this is living care that they specialize in. So they have training, and if you want to apply, just click on the application form, provide all your information, and then you submit it. So the next one on my list is called Abbey Healthcare. When I started posting the healthcare about the healthcare assistant jobs, senior carer jobs, last year or last 2 years. I've talked about these people in the past, but I also noticed that they are still recruiting. But one thing I went ahead to do before I made this video or including them here is to make sure that they are still in the licensed sponsors, and I'm going to show you that their name is still there. So even if you see their jobs and you see their openings and they don't mention, like they don't say anything about sponsorship, I believe it is safe for you to apply, and then they will be the one to tell you, oh, we don't have positions for overseas applicants. But if I believe that companies that went ahead and registered themselves and got the license to sponsor, that means they have interest in overseas recruitment. Okay, so if you go, their name is Abbey Healthcare. So if you go to their career / jobs, then you'll be able to see their current vacancies. If you click on that, you notice that they have a lot of vacancies for registered nurses, for healthcare assistants, for healthcare assistant, registered nurses, basically registered nurses and healthcare assistants. But they also have other openings for occupational therapists and all of that. Abbey Healthcare, I believe they have been around for a long time, and you're not going to be questioning if they are legit or not. So if you go to UK tier sponsors, uktier-sponsors.co.uk, and you go to, usually I just search like care homes. So if you click on care homes, they are going to come out, and you notice that they have a lot of, like, they are Abbey Care Complex, Abbey Healthcare, Hamilton's. They're like so many of their branches, they are still in the UK tier sponsors. So it is very safe for you to apply for these jobs. If you are qualified, if you have the experience, if you have been applying and all of that, I really hope that this makes the difference for you in 2023. Abbey Healthcare, if we go to about them again, so we understand what they do. So it's a family-owned group of 16 care homes across England and Scotland. That means they actually need large workforce, right? And they have been established for over 20 years. So we know it's an emotional, stressful time finding a new home for your loved ones and all of that. So this is a care home, really interesting care home to consider, right? So they have a lot of care homes across the UK, and if you are an interesting candidate, you have what it takes, they might consider you, and I pray they consider you. Okay, so their name is abbeyhealthcare.co.uk, abbeyhealthcare.org.uk. So this is the number 3 healthcare company in the UK that are currently recruiting healthcare assistants with tier 2 visa sponsorship. So the next one on my list is 365 Care Homes. This one, I found it on the UK tier sponsors, and I visited their website to see what they are about, and I feel they are very interesting. I've talked about on this channel that some of the strategies that people are using these days is to go to the list of licensed sponsors, find the healthcare organizations that are licensed, and look at their career pages to see if they have any job openings. If they do have job openings and you know you're qualified, you know you have all the qualifications, a good CV, you can send them your cover letter and your CV using their email, and you can do that for so many of them that are licensed and see the kind of response. They will not tell you that they are not licensed to sponsor from overseas, but they might tell you, oh, right now we are not recruiting from overseas. But you might get lucky. People have gotten lucky. Like I've watched an interview where somebody said that she used the same method to get a job in the UK last year. Okay, so this one is also in the UK tier sponsors. Their name is 365 Care Homes Limited. So if you go to UK tier sponsors, you see them, they are the number 2. And then what you need to do is to send your CV and your email and your cover letter to this email and see the kind of response you get. Okay, so their contact, their CQC reports. I believe that this care home has been around for a number, and they have care homes across the UK. So if they have job openings for people that are from, they also have all these like equality and inclusion, like they celebrate and promote diversity at every level with our strategic client communication, our clients, blah blah blah, and all of that. So guys, see their contact details, send them an email. The next one is called Your World Healthcare. So this particular one, I came across another YouTuber talking about them. So I looked them up and noticed that they are a recruitment company that recruits for not just UK but for Ireland as well. But they have a lot of jobs. They are like for care homes, and they have a lot of jobs for nurses. A lot of nurses that are still looking. I believe that they have a good database of, job openings. And I believe that since they actually appear to have like a lot of roles, you should actually try them. Say, send your CV straight to the right person, and maybe send your CV and they will be able to consider you. So if you go to professions, you notice that they have audiology, biomedical science and all of that. But then if you go to about, also I went to their about section, they talked about them, and if you go down, you see their international team. So their international plays a huge role in placing healthcare professionals from overseas into NHS jobs. So as part of this team, you have the exciting challenge of working with international candidates and bringing, that means they have a dedicated team for international candidates. So if you're a nurse or a healthcare assistant, I'm not seeing anywhere where they are talking about healthcare assistant, but they do have positions for nurses, which is really cool. They have positions for doctors and for other people as well, like marketing, blah blah, and they have a lot. But it does make sense. It does like convince us that they have a team that you can apply to and they will consider your in. So if you go to their latest jobs, for instance, you see that they have a lot of jobs, not just in healthcare, but they have nursing jobs. They have a lot of job openings. We can just go ahead and see healthcare assistant jobs. Healthcare assistant. Assistant job. And then we enter the location UK. And we'll just see if they have something for healthcare assistants. Okay. So right now they don't have healthcare assistant job, but they do have nursing jobs, of course. So they have nursing jobs, a lot of nursing jobs in fact in the UK. Oh wow, whatever. So if you go here and go to their care homes, oh, are they still searching? Yeah, if you go to care homes and recruitment, and then yeah, you'll be able to see registered nurse, ITU, registered nurse, and all of that. So they have a lot of openings for nurses, for doctors and other professionals, but not healthcare assistant. But they do have care home positions for nurses. Okay, they have. So here I've already talked about 5 companies that are recruiting healthcare assistants, and they provide visa sponsorship. And we've talked about Achita Care is the number 1. The second one is Acquire Care. The third one is Abbey Care. The fourth one is, I also have like, the fourth one is 365carehomes.com, and then the fifth one is Your World Healthcare Professionals, yourworldhealthcare.com. I also have one that I was looking at, but I'm still looking at. They have sign-on bonus and all of those interesting things. I found them on tier 2, UK tier 2 list. This first one, 33care and support limited, I think. So yeah, 3tccare.co.uk. You can also check them out. They are licensed to sponsor, and they have interesting openings. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you got any value from this video, please give it a thumbs up so that many more people will be able to see it. If you are still actively applying for these jobs and you are getting a lot of rejections, remember that there are always other opportunities that will come your way. But what I will encourage you to do is to get ready. Make sure you have things that will help you to have more opportunities. Like if you have an English requirement, it will help you to even apply for your admissions, to go to study instead. Study studying is a great way to also migrate abroad, and if you have the requirements, it is easier to apply for all these opportunities. Not just the UK, you also have you also have New Zealand these days, you have the Canada, you have Australia, you have the US, you have so many other countries that are opening up their doors to international applicants. So don't limit yourself, make sure you're ready and you are also going about your businesses and growing in your own country while you apply for these things. Okay, so you will not feel terrible when this one is not working. So make sure you're also growing your career in your home country while you are pursuing any of these abroad opportunities as well. Okay, so I wish you the very best and I hope you found this valuable. Please give it a thumbs up, keep coming back, give me your feedback in the comment section, and let's keep growing. Okay, bye.